Hi guys, I'm back. So last time we created this second part of the generator frame and I asked you guys what we can make this time, and what I got back from you is I really would like to see it finished. So yeah, let's get started. So 3 high pressure laminate plates came in the mill, and they're 50 by 50 centimeters. And the only downside is some of them are a little bit bent. But I already sent the mail to the supplier and I hope I get a reaction. Otherwise, there's one which is not bent, so I already prepared something on the CNC. Here you can see I prepared 7 of the legs, because that's the maximum amount of length that the CNC can cut. So here's the other website that my girlfriend bought the HPL boards from for my birthday. And as you can see, the price is a lot better than the previous website. So this other box from TME also came in the mail. They're the 4 kilograms of 0.4 millimeter copper coil. And surprisingly, the shipping was done properly, so the bobbins aren't broken. I'm very glad, because that would make the winding much easier. And then there's another mystery box that came in the mail, and got this for my birthday. It's basically a lab power supply that we can use to tune the voltage while running the motor. So this can become very handy when testing the motor and while not blowing up the capacitors. I also went and bought some brass hinges, so we can use them with the dome sort of, and with some imagination it can be fit in this cutout. So we can actually open the passenger compartment on the saucer. So before I forget, the YouTube user 3D Printing Pulse Motor, he asked me to give the 3D model of the generator so that he can look at it for probably printing it on his 3D printer. And so I put the files on GitHub, as you can see on the username Synchronous Maximus in the repository or folder motor generator, so that you can now look at the 3D model yourself and adjust if needed and print it, for example. I also exported some of these STL files, or all of them basically. You can have a look at it if you can actually use it already. But from what I think is that you probably want to open the Fusion file and edit it as needed and then print it, so that it actually will work and fit together and that you can connect the parts. So if you're interested in printing it, there is something going on here. Be sure to check it out. Alright, I feel slightly stupid. I sort of made a mistake while milling the legs of the generator. As you can see, this side is quite nice and the other side is sort of really crappy. So I think I'll have to throw these away. So when I started and initialized the CNC, I sort of put the height of the starting point a little too high up, so it didn't cut all the way through. So when it was done, I sort of restarted the whole process again, but with a better height offset so that it would cut it out all properly. But I sort of stopped the CNC while it was milling, and that would stop the milling motor. So you can guess what happened. The path just kept going, and then the drill got stuck and bent as well. And so now it's broken. Here's the other piece. I also sort of forgot that we used the 6mm base of the frame, and it's different than in the 3D models, so that the leg can actually not fit even if we did it right. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board. So yeah, we're back here again, and as you can see, the drill bit is broken again. Oh well, this was only the second attempt, right? So I have 2 more of these drill bits and we can keep on trying. I already ordered some more, so we'll have some in the future. So here are the failed pieces, and I sort of filed out a slot so that it can fit right in the corner where the base plate is. And I drilled some holes in there, basically eyeballing, and try to fit it on. Yeah, that's not gonna work, right? The holes don't match up, but the cutout area here certainly works. So here's the next iteration in which the cutout is already in the model, and alright, so I think it's safe to say that we did it. So here it is with the motor on it. And as you can see, the shaft doesn't fall through straight. It's somewhat slanted, but I think it can be managed by filing some of the copper tube here in the center. So as much as I would like to keep going and, playing with this and building the rest, I think it's time to take some time off and get ready for, sort of giving birth to the baby. And so I will still be working on the project, but it will probably go a lot slower than this. So that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and of course like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, so see you next time!